Hello! I'm here today to share with you what to bring on a typical caravan holiday. Obviously this will vary depending on what is provided already for you, depending on where you book your holiday. Different companies provide different things, so worth checking at booking if you get your bed linen included, because it's not always included. If you get towels, again, often they are not included. If you get your toilet rolls, hand soap and all those things. And then asking yourself if you want to spend money on hiring things in order to not have to worry about them or to save room in your car. So typical things that are available for hire are bales of towels, the bed sheets if they're not provided, travel cots, high chairs, push chairs and so on. So it's worth working out if you want to spend money on those things or if you're going to bring them yourself. So if bed linen is not provided, then that's the first thing to remember to bring. Another thing that is very rarely provided in a lot of these caravans is towels. So worth bringing bath towel and also hand towels because they aren't provided either. And if you want one, it might be worth bringing a bath mat for when you get out of the shower or an extra hand towel for that. So yeah, other things for in the bathroom, often you won't get toilet rolls provided, or you might be lucky enough to get the first one provided. So worth bringing a few extra just in case. Again, in the bathroom, sometimes there's hand soap provided, sometimes there isn't. This is something that's often not mentioned. I've been to caravans and been surprised that the soap's there, and then other caravans there hasn't been any soap at all. So I always bring one or two of these. You might want one for the kitchen area as well, so worth bringing a couple. Moving to the kitchen, there are a lot of things that you will need. A lot of the kitchen implements are not provided, so you've got things like kitchen roll. If you want kitchen roll, that won't be provided. Cleaning products, so you are expected to leave the caravan as you found it, so it's worth bringing maybe a kitchen spray to help with the cleaning. You will need to provide your own washing up liquids, and also sometimes I bring a bit of hand wash just in case you need to rinse out any clothes or anything. It's definitely a necessity with small children. So those are the kinds of things that are not provided. Other things for washing up, you also need to bring your own cloth, sponges and so on to do the washing up. In some of the higher end caravans you will get a dishwasher, and in that case you'll also need to bring your dishwasher tablets. So that's the kind of kitchen cleaning side of things. You also will need to bring your own tea towels. Now these tend to have multiple uses. I tend to bring about 3 of these, so you've got them to use as a tea towel, but also you won't get provided usually oven gloves, so I just throw in an extra tea towel for that, and I also bring one as a hand towel for the kitchen. So a few tea towels is always worth bringing. Then if you're doing the self-catering option, so you'll get your little kitchen area, you might want to eat out every now and again, but a lot of us like to have food with us as well, so you'll need to bring things for preparing the food or for wrapping the food. So I often bring some kitchen foil, cling film or some Tupperware pots, and then that helps for if you want to pack a sandwich for a picnic one day, to save on extra spending in cafes and things. So we brought a lot of our own food on this caravan holiday, and we found that it was really useful obviously to have a cool bag, but one thing I would recommend if you wanted to bring a lot of your food is something like this, which is a cool bag on wheels, and it's basically designed for festivals but really handy for caravanning. And you do usually get your car site right next to the caravan, but there are some situations where you have to park in a car park and walk a little, so it's great having that on wheels and putting your ice blocks in there. So they are the main things that you'll need on a caravanning holiday. Obviously also there's food, and when you're thinking of food, don't forget to bring things like cooking oil, salt, pepper, butter, things like that, that are the things you might miss if you want to do some actual cooking. A few things that in some cases may not be provided are things like baking trays for the oven. In this caravan, we didn't get anything to put food on to put in the oven, which made it a bit more tricky. So you might want to put a tray in. We also didn't get a chopping board. I think that's quite rare, but you might want to bring something like that. And we didn't get a draining rack, so we were just sort of leaving things on the side or drying them as we went along. That's kind of my essential list. Like I say, I'm quite new to the caravanning experience, so if you've got any extra things that you think I've missed off this list, please do comment below. And if you found this video useful or enjoyed it, then please click the thumbs up and hit subscribe to have more videos sent your way. Thanks for watching.